In this demonstration, we'll take a look at the logging and tracing features built into the Junos OS. Logging and tracing allows you to track the events that occur on the rotor. This includes errors, regular activity events, and packets that pass through the rotor. The events are recorded to the var log directory on the rotor when using the tracing feature. In another demonstration, we took a look at the syslog feature. So while syslog is used to log daily events, tracing is used to capture more detailed information about activity such as routing activity that occurs on the device itself. The tracing feature could be compared to the debugging feature with other products. So there's a high level of detail that you can use or obtain information from the tracing feature when troubleshooting your device and maybe problems on the device itself. So we enable tracing, we look at the events that have been recorded to the trace file, and then we can go and disable tracing after we're finished troubleshooting. So let's take a look at how to enable tracing. To enable tracing, we go into our configuration mode. So I type in the edit command. Now in this case, tracing can be enabled at different levels. So what I want to do here is I want to enable tracing for routing options. So I use my set routing options command, and this is an important option for you to see. Many different commands in Junos has the parameter trace options, and it's how you can configure tracing with that specific feature of the device itself. So I want to enable trace options for routing. Now I specify where it is that I want to write the information. So I specify the file parameter, and then I specify the name of the file. So I'm going to call this routing trace events 2. And then you specify who's going to have access to this file. So I'm going to specify world readable, which means anybody that gets access to this device can read the file itself. So I hit enter. So that's gone and enabled tracing on routing features, and all of the events are going to be recorded to a file called routing trace events 2. The next thing you want to do is specify the types of routing events that get recorded to this file. So I do the set routing options, specify my trace options, and you can specify the types of events with the flag parameter. Now I'm going to hit a question mark here so you can see, the types of events that could be traced here. So you can see just general events if we wanted to, policy events, routing events, state events, or notice there is an all keyword up top. So if I want to go and trace all activity in regards to routing, then I'm going to put the word all. Then I hit enter. So at this point, I have tracing enabled for routing functionality. So I'm going to commit that change. Now, the idea is time would go on, and when I need to troubleshoot, I want to view that log file. So you can view the log file by going into operational mode. So I go back one step with an exit command. Then I use the show log command. And the log that I want to show is the routing trace events 2 file. So show log routing trace events 2. Hit enter, and we can start seeing the events that occur. Notice over on the left-hand side here that we do have the date and the time that the event occurred. So in this demonstration, you saw how to enable tracing on a Junos device.